Greetings, everyone. Today is Motivation Monday. Well, if you are here with me, I'm very grateful that you stopped by to listen. I would like to start off this event, this what I'm doing right now, with close our eyes and go within and take a deep breath and exhale. Inhale, hold it, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. So know that as your eyes are closed, know that God is all there is. God is the life force energy of creation. All that is, that pervades the entire universe. Since God is all there is, then you are one with this life force energy. Since you are one with the intelligence of the divine, then you are perfect the way that you are. Recognize that you've been created for a reason. There is no one like you. You are unique and special. Knowing this, embrace this uniqueness and love yourself. Move into action every day in a creative way, doing those things that are in alignment with the integrity of your being. No matter what manifests in your life, embrace it and know that it has happened for a reason. Forgive yourself and make a new decision, a new choice, and go in a new direction. Take steps that are in alignment with what you are all about, allowing you to be authentic. Make choices that have an intention to bless the world. Love what God has created. Love yourself and everyone that is in your life. Release the need to control others. Set them free to be who and what they are. And know that they are in the right and ideal place, just as you are. Listen to the still, small voice from within and take the steps needed to fulfill your destiny. Have faith and know that it is already done in mind. Everything that you think, say, and do before you and manifest in your life in the perfect and ideal way. Trust and know that you are right where you need to be. And give thanks for every decision that you have made. Everything that is manifested in your life, no matter what it looks like, is a blessing, because the energy that you express has taken form because of the pure intention, the desire to do what is for the highest good of all concerned has been expressed through and by means of you. Have faith and know that because you are grounded in having faith, that you are protected. Release and know that whatever it is you desire will take shape in due time, and let go of what you believe should manifest. Have faith and express and know that you're right where you need to be. Express gratitude for what has manifested in your life, and embrace the perfection of all that is. With that in mind, let us declare the statement of God, the statement of God realization and perfection. This is truly just the beginning, and so it is. Thank you for being a part of that little meditation. If I see that Ariel is here, blessings to you, Ariel. If you have a question you'd like to ask me, feel free to put it in the chat. I hope you can hear me. I'm talking very softly. So today I want to share the beginning of the summer. I took action. I decided to cleanse. And what happened? I felt so much better as a result. And what did that cleanse do for me? It healed my immune system. It built it up, you might say. It gave me more energy. It gave me more vitality. And it confirmed what I knew. It confirmed that I needed that cleanse, that I needed to do a little detox. And it pushed me toward making good decisions. What did I do next? I made a decision to start going to the gym, and I wasn't too hard about it. I did one day with my daughter and Deanna, and I forgave myself for not going the next day, but it made me feel good about myself. It built up my self-confidence. So what did I do next? Well, I sat down and I decided what day I wanted to go. I put it on my calendar, and I planned to go. I decided, well, I'll go in the morning. And as a result, because I was specific, and I put put a time, but I knew, okay, maybe I might not go exactly at that time, but I managed to go in the general time frame, and I went for about 2 hours to the gym. And let's see. Oh, let's see. I see a couple of comments there. Thank you, Ariel. I am so happy to see you. uh, oh, what is my favorite part about writing my book, which is The Spiritual Path, How to Create Heaven on Earth. And my pen, Lily Rose. And, well, once I put one foot in front of the other and started writing my book, I just kind of got zen about it. I didn't know what I was going to say, but I just surrendered in the moment, and I just started writing. What had happened to me is I had written a form of the book in the past, and I took that document and I broke it into parts, and I made new chapters, and then I sat down and started writing with what I had for each chapter, and just kind of started. I'd take a piece of it and I'd start writing the paragraph. So, the fact that I didn't give up, the fact that I moved forward and surrendered in the moment, and then I connected to not forcing it, but to allowing myself to let Spirit speak through me. It got me into really enjoying the process, because I felt in alignment with the integrity of myself. I didn't look for other people to copy. I just kind of like, I would write down words which meant something to me, like vibration, good vibes, and let's see. And I tried to, because energy, we build our energy up when we live in integrity, right? Hi, Sylvia! I love you. I love you, Ariel. I love you, Sylvia. Thank you so much for being here with me. And just so everyone knows, if any other listeners, you can go to my website and you can opt in and get the first chapter of my book for free. So, a little bit of, so it might give you a little bit of motivation to move forward and accomplish things. And with me going to getting motivated to do the detox, getting motivated to go to the gym. Also, one of my things that I wanted to do, start doing reels for Instagram. What did I do? I started. I haven't really counted how many, but I've got a number of them. I did one tonight. You can go to my Lily Rose Holistic Healing, and you can see which one I made. I felt so proud of myself because it was a bit of a challenge. I hadn't known how to do the text boxes around the words, and so I figured out how to do that today. And I also broke it up, and I managed to kind of freeze it and do a second part that where I look different, a little bit different anyway. And I need to improve on that. The wording kind of got messed up, but you know what? Don't worry about getting things perfect. Whatever you do, you just treat and move your feet. I remember when I was a dancer, professional dancer. I wasn't 100%. I didn't really know how to do everything very perfectly, but I didn't let that get in my way. And I made a lot of mistakes. But because I wasn't afraid of making mistakes, and I wasn't worried about what other people thought of me, even though maybe I should have been, but no, I'm kidding. let's see, I had I just had a great time getting involved, taking the steps. I see Sylvia is on chapter 4 right now. Cool. Chapter 4, let's see, what is chapter 4? Chapter 4, quantum attraction. Part of my healing was within the early 80s. I don't even, no one was even talking about it, and I read this book called Tao of Physics. And there was something in it that, like, I was doubting that could be true. And I thought, well, you know what? I will picture that in the infinite field of possibilities, if I make a choice to form good habits, then every cell in my body will change and I'll become a new person. I wasn't sure how. I was even doubting that because I had had something bad happen to me. I had some problems with my memory because I was very traumatized. And I've talked about it in other Facebook Lives. You can go back and look. But so I envisioned that that I would take a quantum leap into the field of infinite possibilities and manifest a new me. And guess what happened? I changed dramatically. And you can see some of my pictures in my Amazon authors page too. And also on my Facebook. If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, you can see some of those pictures too. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to show the book again. Ariel's loved one wants to see. So this is the cover of the book. And down at the bottom, it says practical spirituality. And for part 1, and then part 2 is a true story of a spiritual seeker. Each of us are spiritual seekers. And when you read this book, you're going to learn about my journey. A couple of things I wrote about. I wrote about a trip. I went around the United States for 6 months, and I write about some really amazing things that happened to me. And I went by myself. I bought a new car and then just left 4 days later. And I don't write about everything in it. Maybe that'll have to be in another book. And thank you, Eric. I'm proud of you too. Let's see. I'm like reading everything. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. And and there's so many things I would love to talk about this. I know I'm getting a little distracted, but healing. The wonderful thing is we can heal. We can change. If you think you're going to stay depressed forever, you know what? I started out with some drugs. I remember when I got really depressed, and then my loved one said that he had healed without it. So what did I do? I threw them away, and then I followed his guidance. And this may not be for everybody. Okay, for me, I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just saying, for me, I got rid of mine, and then I made the choice to take the steps needed to love myself. If you don't love yourself, then other people may not trust you. They may feel they may wonder why you're acting in certain ways, and they may not want to hang around you, which kind of leads you on a downward spiral when you are when you are not doing the things necessary to build up your immune system, like eating organic foods. Of course, we said exercise, reading books that will retrain your brain. That's what I did. Of course, I looked at other people that were successful. You know, they say the mirror neurons. We learn, and we it's like you experience their success through yours, and it feels so real, and it can, like, you see that it is done, and so that gives you confidence that it can be done, and then you try to do it, and then you see that you can, and then you start forming new ways of being, new habits of mind that create a new and successful future for you. And who knows what's going to happen? Who knows the people that you're going to be meeting? The new job that you're going to get. You're going to make so much more money. So, and maybe it might not be about money. Maybe it's going to be about an adventure that you open yourself up to because you let go of a job that was crippling your self-esteem. Perhaps your boss is harming you because they are being abusive. Because you had faith and trusted that you deserve to be treated with respect. You let that go because you trust in a higher power and know that the right and ideal people and jobs and opportunities will be drawn to you. Okay? So that is part of what this teaching is all about, of knowing, listening to the still small voice from within, embodying the Christ consciousness, and also learning that about the energy field, the unified field that God, because like Einstein, I tie in some, because like Einstein said that energy always was and cannot be destroyed. Okay, so think about it. I said this before, since God is always was, always will be, and cannot be destroyed. So, doesn't that sound the same? Okay? So, if that's the case, then would a God create a power more, an intelligence, a power stronger than the God self that is full of love? I don't think so. I think that whatever is manifest is teach us which direction to go. You know that if you put your hand in the fire, you're not going to do that again. It's like you're a little kid. You learn don't touch the hot pan that's on the stove. You're going to get burned. So you form new habits and you don't do it. And so some people don't have that opportunity. They might not have the opportunity to have good role models. It doesn't mean that you can create opportunities. If you're a little kid and your role models were say abusive, so you perhaps felt that you weren't deserving of love as a result. So doesn't mean that's true. It just means that the people that were around you were kind of lost, and they didn't know any better, maybe because their role models didn't know any better. So you can change your habits through habituation, through repetition, through like hypnosis. Reading a book in a way is hypnosis. You read it and then you apply it, and the more often you apply it through repetition, then it becomes a habit, and you change those old habits. You realize that you deserve prosperity, you deserve happiness. Okay? So I'm going to give everyone my website. Let's see, I'll write it in the comments. Let's see. It's Lily Rose Holistic Healing.com. Let's see, is that right? So once again, you can go to my website and opt in to get the first chapter of my book free. You can also find in the media gallery, you can find my podcast, you can find other Facebook Lives, YouTube. I have an interview and with Dr. Jeanette Gallagher on her wellness radio show. Coming up soon, it's not posted there yet, but I'll have another interview from the Spiritual Warrior podcast with Barbara Sabin, and she's an energy healer and loved being on our show, and can't wait to get that posted on there. I'm going to be redoing my website a little bit, but right now everything's on one page. And let's see. Let's see. And community, where two or more gather together, we're stronger. We build our energy. The energy expands. So seek to find out people that are similar in mind. Also, what I was talking about energy earlier, okay? energy when thank you, Sylvia. Mwah. So when you when you step into courage and do the right thing, when those things that are honorable, then you build your energy field so that you feel deserving and capable. Your self-esteem is stronger, so you're able to take on more. People trust you. They end up wanting to be around you. Maybe not the people that you think right off the bat. Sometimes divine intelligence is guiding you to people that you should be with. But the people that you're going to be with, if the people that you're attracting, perhaps maybe you attract all kinds, okay? So if you're attracting people that are being abusive, that are trying to manipulate you or bully you, then if you hang out with them, you might be enabling them, okay? So the best and kindest thing for you to do would be to take a step back and release them. And when you do that, then they think twice about what they're doing, and then maybe they'll change, but you can't force anyone to change, okay? So you can't expect anyone to change. You have to surrender, because we don't die no matter what anyway. We just transform and change forms. Change form. So no matter if someone gets sick because of their habits, maybe they get depressed, and who knows what happens, we have to release it. We have to know that they are in God's hands. Divine intelligence, the life force energy of creation, whatever name you want to call the higher power. And just know that everything is okay. When you are not living in integrity, you are living in fear, worry, and anxiety. And when you live in that space, you may experience apathy, anger, and all the lower levels of manifestation of consciousness. So to rise out of that, it is important to demand more of yourself, but let go and let God. And you have to feel the pain. Pain, when you're stagnant, when you're procrastinating, that pain makes you feel it's like it stays stuck in your body. Okay? To move that pain out, let your integrity, by doing those things that are for the highest good of all concerned, let it lift you up. It will act like a life raft and pull you out of the water and lift you into a new reality, a new level of consciousness. Because even if no one is around you, you will be a role model. You will eventually be around people, and they will sense your energy. They will be attracted to you in one way or another. And when we have to release, once again, any attachments, what we think we should get. Because if we're attached, then we might miss what we're really supposed to be doing. If things feel right, then go in that direction. So, let's see, I've been speaking for a while now. So, once again, so my website is going to be I'm going to type it in the comments again, but it's Lily Rose Holistic Healing. That's one L, Lily, LilyRoseHolisticHealing.com. So you can get the first chapter of my book free. You can go to the website and get go to the media gallery and get all the past talks that I have given. You can also book an appointment for counseling if that is something that you need. If you need a little bit of help these days, then you can make an appointment with me. You can email me first if you want to and talk to me about it, and then we can discuss a day, and then you can go in there and make the appointment. Also, let's see, you can also get my book if you so desire. The links are on the Buy the Book section. The Making an Appointment is on the Book Me appointment, and also under Services. So I hope that you have enjoyed. I have gotten a little too excited and talked too fast. Hopefully you could understand everything that I was saying. But I had a really fun time speaking with everyone. I hope I motivated you to make some changes in your life. And I will work towards maybe speaking a little slower next time. But it's kind of challenging when you get a little excited. But so anyway, I love you, each and every one. Namaste, and have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.